Well, there were 6 of us kids. I was born first, I'm the eldest, then me brother Joey, then me sister Kathy, then me sister Blackie, then Sammy, then Elfie.
Call me irresponsible, call me unreliable, throw in undependable too.
You hear a lot of people say about a true Cockney. Well, I think the old man was a true Cockney. He was born in St Luke's Parish Church in the City of London, EC1. He was the original spiv. He only ever had one regular job for a little while. He was a porter on the Great Western Railway.
As far as I know, he packed that up and then he went spivving.
Everybody who knew him said he was one of the best spivs around the Angel.
In the 1930s, it was hard. It was very hard. Only one man in 4 had a job.
Them days we had more days than hot dinners.
I can remember living on relief.
When we come home from school, all we had was a cup of tea and a slice of bread and march.
Sometimes we'd go without, like everybody in London did.
But as we got older, it got a bit better.
He lived by his wits, and those wits were good.
But he still was a roamer, he still went spivving.
He would say, well, I'm very good at what I do, doing nothing.
Never ever had a regular job.
He knew how to get money. He knew how to live without being employed.
He could put his hand at anything, like, and earn a shilling.
If there was anything going, the old man would be the first in the queue. He always said that you had to be, or you got bloody nothing.
I don't think we ever went short. You know, we wasn't rich.
We never suffered. We never ran around the streets with no shoes and socks on.
We always had something on the table.
From what I can remember, we was always more well off than anybody else down the street.
I can vividly remember at Christmas time, he would go out down to Chapel Street with a couple of half-a-crowns and come back with a load of food to get us over to Christmas and beyond.
Christmas was lovely. Me and him used to cook the turkey. That's how I know how to cook turkey and pork, because he taught me. We used to sit up all night, me and him, waiting for it to be cooked, and then he'd cut a lovely slice of turkey off for himself and a big lump of pork off for me, and all the others would be in bed. He had to cook the dinner. Loved it, loved cooking the dinner Christmas, only Christmas.
Are a rich man's gold.
He could earn a living at anything, really.
He used to do loads of jobs, working stalls, buying and selling things, selling programmes.
Oh yeah, always programmes.
Programmes of fucking all the parades.
Programmes on anything.
Tickets for fucking football games, fights.
Anything that made money. The old man was there first.
Christmas time he used to sell balloons.
He'd buy a couple of dozen balloons for so much.
6 for 2 bob or something like that.
And double his profit.
And everybody knew him for his balloons.
He had like a big show balloon, it was about 6 foot high.
And he used to have this, like a tray in front of him and all different kinds of balloons and have some blown up.
What he called his workers.
It must have been fucking 15 inches round when it blew up. And fucking 10 feet long.
Some woman bought something thinking they was going to blow them out as big as these show balloons.
It was only about 8 inches long when he bought it.
She'd brought them back and said these balloons don't blow up as big as them.
They used to be blown up by a fucking gas machine. And you were standing there holding it like that. I used to fucking, if the wind come along, you'd have took off. Fucking thing. Yeah, the more you blow, the bigger they go.
You said, well, it won't blow up like that, lady. They're my workers.
The more you blow, the bigger you blow. Fucking blow your fucking head off. You couldn't get it fucking over fucking 12 inches long.
What the fucking hell do you expect for 6 for 2 bob?
Go on, fuck off. No way. We'll give her her money back. I think so. You bought the fucking balloons, hard luck. Oh.
And they got this idea of making paper flowers.
Which I absolutely hated.
Tulips, carnations and roses.
And he used to have a big pole and bunches of these artificial flowers and go out and sell them.
And he'd sell them for twopence a bunch.
And he used to come home from school and there all you could see was these horrible artificial flowers all over the place.
In those days, no electricity.
We had gaslight.
And you lit the gas.
When he was ready to go out, he fucking turned round
And all of a sudden we looked up and the flowers was burning.
fucking back of the pole was alight.
Oh my God, Percy, bloody lots of light. Come on, light.
He clapped his hands and put it out.
Took them down, sold the fucking lot.
He bloody was sold them. Half price.
Half the fucking pole at the back was all burned.
Can you imagine crepe paper being burnt? They look like a brown iris instead of blue iris.
Burnt flowers. Oh.
He could sell anything. He'd sell a fridge to an Eskimo.
If there was a shilling to be earned,
Percy Huntley would earn it.
The wheel of fortune goes spinning around.
He knew intimately every racetrack in the British Isles.
All of his life really was racing.
He was never happier than being at the racing and having a bet. He liked to have a bet. If he was dying, he'd go racing.
When he did have some money, he'd go to the races, come back skinned, what he called Jim it on a train, and Jim it home on a train, never paid. Didn't believe in paying fares.
Never paid his fare anywhere.
Walk straight on.
Go on, you walk in, you walk in.
You take the kids over that way, I'll go over this way, you get in that compartment, then I'll come round you. Don't pay any fares and don't give anybody any money.
And he would go up to the bloke on the turnstile, and it'd be probably one of his mates. OK, Percy, yeah, bye. Give him a cut above, and we'd all get on.
And we got away with it.
He sort of set himself up as a tipster.
He'd make out these little envelopes with the name of a horse in it. I don't think the horses ever won, but he'd do a lot of chatting and he earned his money that way.
He knew horses like he knew his mother.
Then he got this bit of money by him, I don't know how.
He mixed with people who had lots of money.
And he was getting a little bit established.
He said, I'm going to take a chance and make my own book.
He had a betting stand and he went in the name of Frank Huntley.
Frank Huntley, bookmaker.
fucking hell, we got Frank from the club now.
That's what he called himself, Frank Huntley.
It was lovely at first. He was earning money at first, come home and we'd all have a jolly good feast up.
When he came back, he always had money for the old girl.
He had an exceptional run and he won fucking money.
But then that all went down the pan.
That was in August, and by Christmas he was skint again. The bookmakers had it all back.
That little bit of money he did have, he would never have kept it. It would have all gone back, take a chance and do it at the races.
So once again, we was making flowers.
He never really got in a bad mood, only unless he had a bad day at the races. Then he'd come home and F and blind and say this all should have gone in and that all should have gone in, and because he was skint.
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry. I'm gonna take the town and turn it upside down.
He was fussy about his dress.
He believed in being smart.
Oh yeah, very fussy about his shirt and a tie.
You could never say the old man was trampish.
Oh, no, he was a smart man.
Always looked the part when he went out.
And he never went like they do now, go out with no socks on.
And his old cap, always had his cap.
Sometimes a cap, sometimes a trilby.
He was all spruced up, lovely spruced up in his suit. Oh, and his shoes. The shoes was polished to hell.
He'd get his suit out and brush it up and his tie. Yeah, shoes, brush.
No matter what he had on and what he didn't have on, the shoes was gleaming. He always said, polish your shoes.
He used to have an old saying, oh, a good soldier never looks behind. He never cleaned the back of his shoes. Oh, he's marvellous.
He had this grey double-breasted sort of striped suit in the wardrobe. I suppose as he got bigger, this suit was never going to fit anyone. I think I was about 17 or 18. I cut this suit up to fit me. And the trousers obviously was miles too big. I just cut big lumps out the seam and brought all the seams in and everything, and the same with the jacket. And it looked all right. So he said, I used to have a suit like that. I said to him, this is your suit. And he went fucking mad. And he hadn't worn this suit for donkey's years. It was in the wardrobe. He used to say, oh, Mummy, would you let him go and take that suit out of the wardrobe?
When you're smiling, when you're smiling.
And he loved his cigarettes. He did. Without a cigarette, he was lost.
He used to smoke in bed and quite often drop the cigarettes on the floor.
Burnt the mattress, burnt the sheets, burnt the lino. So I wonder Nanny slept with him, really.
There was always murders about things like that.
Oh, yeah, he did like a drink.
Oh, he liked his beer when he was younger.
He went out on these bookmakers do. He'd come home once with all his head bandaged up.
Fell down the steps of the Dorchester Hotel.
He must have had a drop of tiddly and bang, down he went.
He come home the next day, I think.
He never come home the next day. He was in hospital for a week.
He enjoyed it, he said.
I don't think it took a lot to get him drunk.
He'd go up to the Denmark, say, no, I'm not having a drink, but I'll have a gin.
No, beer was alcoholic, spirits wasn't.
Loved a drop of gin.
He got pissed on a pint and a half of mild ale. And if he had a little drop of tiddly with it, it was twice as quick.
Oh, he used to love a drink, didn't he? Of course he did.
He came in one Christmas time.
Blind drunk.
She opened the door for him and he was filling the passage.
Well, flat down in the fucking passage.
Many, many times he fell in the passage.
And she left him there.
Crunch, the door went in and all the money went everywhere.
And it's lined up against the wall.
And there's these 2-shilling pieces and half a clown's. Oh.
And Joey and Kathy and Bobby used to be picking it up, and I'd pick it up and keep it for him.
And we picked it up and thought we was well off.
He'd say the next morning, you know, who's got my money?
Where's all my silver?
Nobody would own up.
The old bugger knew exactly how much was there.
However pissed he was, believe me, he knew every halfpenny he had.
Fucking hell, wake me up, motherfucking end of life. Oh.
And Nanny would call him all the names under the sun and stick the mop in his face, which I thought was horrible.
The moon that lingered over London town, poor puzzled moon, he wore a frown.
But as a kid, I didn't really know him much. I wasn't close to him really until I was in my early teens, I suppose. Hussein was like 40 before I came along.
I don't know about being the favourite. I mean, he loved it. He loved all of us. But he was my God. I idolised him.
I think he was a good dad. He was a good dad.
It hurts you, really, to go back. It hurts me to talk about him. He got old very quickly, I thought. When he got ill, it was a terrible thing. It was so sudden, ever so sudden.
There used to be a bus stop opposite the flats where they lived.
The bus used to come down from the Angel, down Pentonville Road.
He went out this day all spruced up, went over to the bus stop, and I could see him at the bus stop looking out the window.
And someone see him swing round a lamp post and he collapsed.
A boy come over and said to me, "Your dad fell on the ground."
He was a big man, so he must have fell with all his weight.
Because I rushed over and stood on some steps.
Someone phoned ambulance.
And on the steps he died.
Hypertension, which I think is like high blood pressure.
That was it, finished.
Time we got to the hospital, he was already dead. So that's one of the worst moments of my life.
Excuse me.
I wasn't there when he died.
I went to work in the West Indies about 18 months before he died, I think. So that was the last time I saw him.
Although he was a big man, 6 foot odd, big, he was a very gentle man. I never knew him to be angry with any of us.
I can't talk about him no more. I can't talk about him no more.
He had a good life, I think.